Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation Salon. We are independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion. You for know about Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation Salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history,
defeating the lives of fake people.
waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say, and we like we self and better Salon.
Indeed, we like we self and better Salon. Today na the 17th day of December 2025. Merry Christmas in advance as we all the gear up for the Christmas. Lord, be careful as things then they go on. A whole lot they go on. That's why we'll take welcome to the third edition of Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. And this morning we go talk to Honorable Vandi, Kekula Vandi. Honorable Naina, the chairman of the Finance Committee in the Parliament. We don't see how they don't approve people them, and the budgets then just don't approve them. Plenty percentage go to some areas then, and other areas then. Ingo come and tell we waiting at some of the reasons why they allocate boku money to some areas and other areas then they strain. We recently see where the budgets. Master Sabi man we can't tell we say 16% they don't put into agriculture. They don't raise them from 1 digit now to 2 digits. Plenty of that. We can't tell we, and also some of the wastages. How we go ask them how them political parties then they influence the finance area, or how ministers then they also influence some of them budgets there. You say for the watch we live. Now we 48 Shaka Stevens Street Studios, and from we Facebook page and YouTube page and all other social media handle. You'll get the opportunity for sending a text message to the number 076-946-948. This number there on WhatsApp, and also they on regular text message. Me your name now Elizabeth Kefue Gembe.
We broadcast live now in studio na 48 Shaka Stevens Street. Be part of the conversation to the platform where you watch, be civil, be respectful. Let we talk on the issue, let we not attack personality. Continue for following the with we as we go get for pose some questions, and you self get the opportunity for ask you questions for clarity. Me your name na Maria Marie Bilkish Tumbuya.
Indeed, we go continue for ask the questions where the Honorable go come ask. And some of the things then also where we go point to around. Why is it that when they call certain Honorable, then people don't already know then distinct areas of politics or political affiliations? We go also talk small thing around that. The festive season they can't marry. Waiting on your advice to people then where they watch way out there. We get with viewers then, we supporters, we subscribers. Unity Broadcasting has been a blessing. Trust me, everybody, every day where we they come here on live, we feel so blessed and pleased that you guys are with us. We just want for tell una say this now Christmas time. Christmas season comes with a whole lot. It's a festivity time, it's a time for joy, and also a time for gladness. Lord, we continue in that spirit. Lord, we not make bad things come inside. Some man can say na the time where the bad people, then the evil people, then they take blood. We don't believe in that because we are Christians. But again, you where they drink, make sure you know
responsibly,
or you know drive.
Yeah, not drive at all. Once you don't take alcohol, no mix matter, please.
The rule say drink and don't drive, or drive and don't drink. That's not the rule of drinking. And they talk and say be responsible. And the accidents don't to Boku. The Sierra Leone Roads Authority also, this with the call on to owners. A lot of streets ending at this town way down bad. 2 days ago, we been the go na me studio engineer. We see one big truck. Even when governments don't pass laws, say, may big trucks they not pass na a bridge. Unfortunately, this big tanker, Bowser with full of gas or petrol, they come around for past day. Now people then youths there now they mobilize, then stop and say, you know, can pass now yeah, before it begin reverse. So
thank you to the responsible Sierra Leonean youths then they, because if not to be them, what if you go past that bridge and the bridge and end up collapse? All we be get for say government no do you, but what of the caution say no pass here, you go insist and pass there. And again I want to say let we be very vigilant during this festive season. As Tiffman they don't boku, please where you then a keke on a bike, all you bag or your phone, whatever way they carry along, all on tightly, no all on that carelessly, because then Tiffman and do then go jog and you and by take away if you not take 10 if you go for them. And again when you load na transport, please caution the driver, let it slow down on his speed. We all know say most of we roads them bad, the potholes them boku, and plenty drivers they like for overspeed. And again, we don't know what's in the reason, but we observe and suspect scarcity of public transport. We don't know what's in the reason are constrained all out from Monday to till day are constrained with taking transportation. I don't know what's in the reason, but the drivers there. When I go easy on we know our system go there.
You don't already say you don't know what's in the reason. The reason is that the Freetown municipality has been overly populated. When I use the word, you know, densely populated. Outside and people then for dinner village for make farm, oh man don't count on a Freetown. But when you talk again, then go say, oh, now because of this. But what are they really doing? Sleeping on the streets? Begging on the streets? Obstructing traffic? So it's a whole lot where Freetown City Council self need a lot for do, and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone also need for do. Lord, we left them political gains there because most of the individuals there, we bring them for elections. And at the end of the day, we abandon them and they become, you know, street lotters. And they do lottering around certain areas where they not for go look there, IMAX there. Those are residential, quiet area, official areas. You go there, then get in loudspeaker, then they pass. See, Freetown City Council don't pass law, but it's the law enforceable. That's the question. I don't see it. We go take a quick commercial break, and we'll go be right back. Good morning, and stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shaina. I'm a staff from One Mobile, and today I'm here to shed light on the outdoor campaign that you've been seeing on social media. So the campaign covers both our existing One Broadband clients and our new One Mobile clients. Now, for existing One Broadband clients who already have the fiber at home, you can get our 5G MiFi for 50% off and add to your existing One Broadband bill at no monthly cost. Now, for new clients, you can get a free fiber installation and zero cost of MiFi by just paying $1699. So you get fiber at home and 5G on the go. The monthly subscription fee will be $1499 plus 200 leones monthly rental and service fee. So for more info, you can call us on 3333.
As government and stakeholder them, they continue to implement the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Program, PSSNYE, where World Bank we don't give Salon government $42 million for. National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, they use part of this amount for transfer money to us and family them. We pay per smack. Now, area them will not receive nothing yet through the Social Safety Net Program. For sake of this, government will extend this facility to new hostel we pay the money. Same way so, NACSA, they use part of this money for give money to Salon people for start their own business. Again, and mentor people people them and connect them for agricultural program them with the government and non-governmental organization body them they operate. NACSA they also give this money to over 7,000 youths them to provide them with short-term work opportunity them upline through the Sustainable Cash for Work program.
As all this dey be, Freetown City Council go use spend this money for about over 6,000 youth them for clean the city and do other public work them na Freetown.
The National Youth Commission NACON go use some of this money for support new and old youth group them for open their own business them na Freetown. Inside they go able get access to money, training and counseling, but how for improve their own business them.
And then go implement this program na Bo, Makeni, Kenema, Potloko and Freetown.
For complaints, comments and inquiries, call Anti-Corruption Commission or 077-985-985 or 077-986-986 or toll-free line on Africell, QCell and Orange 8515. This message will come out from the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC with support from the World Bank, UNICEF and the government of Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show live on Unity Broadcasting 48 Shaka Stephen Street Studios. Like we've been talking, we did talk around the parliamentary committee where they in charge of the chairman of the parliamentary committee. Day na today because we want go inside finance na the parliament. We don't see a lot of things that we don't approve budgets recently. But this morning we go talk to Honorable Kekura Vandi. Honorable Kekura Vandi in the na Bo town they represent. The question we will post to her as most of the things that we don't approve, if it's tangible, if visible, and not something within the interest of the ordinary citizens. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning, Unity Broadcasting, and good morning, people of Sierra Leone.
All right, so welcome to this your maiden appearance. You are member or chairman of the Finance Committee. Give me an overview of your mandate.
Thank you very much. Well, Parliament itself, we get we call them sectional select committees. Every session, where the session done, then a parliamentary year we refers to a session. How the session they begin? Every year we wanna see president don't go open parliament. We they call a state opening. Where it don't open parliament, now the end of the session they begin. Where the 1 year complete, parliament they shut down until president to go again for open the parliament. What we always refers to as state opening of parliament. And once that happens, inside that 1 year, the leadership of parliament get the responsibility for shape the MPs them into committees for take care of different MDs, for supervise different MDAs. So this year, of course, I happened to be the chairman for Energy Committee since 2018. But this year, the leadership of parliament thought and fit say, no, we they give Honorable Kekura Vandi for they take the leadership of the Finance Committee in the Parliament. One thing I also want to family they know, you can even do 6 months, 1 month, 2 days, like why I don't do this so. The leadership can also say no, we change you because of XYZ reason. So not to anything that is mandatory. That's the law. That's what the law says. That's what the procedure says. Not to one person you get for the day, like what be the Energy Committee. No, for the day for life. No, if the leadership thought and fit say that they pull me in an Energy Committee, like when they don't do so, send me in another committee, it's well and good. If they can even say no, will they pull you as chairman, you don't get for be chairman again, but you still remain to be member of parliament.
Not to selected, not to elected.
No, that's of course a selection.
Yes.
So now that. So now when they appoint you, the Finance Committee itself in Parliament, it deal with all financial related matters. It gets a very broader scope. It deal with all financial related matters. All MDAs where they deal with government money. But without the confusion can they again, some people can feel say we not supposed to probe into other organizations where maybe they get money from foreign, from outside, externally, like from World Bank, IMF, or as the case may be. But any money within they give any organization on behalf of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone, the Finance Committee get right for probe into them. All MDAs the government they give subvention to, the Committee of Finance get right for probe into them, for make sure the money is judiciously used in the interest of Sierra Leoneans and in the interest of Sierra Leone. So now we work on that one day. We did in for look into the finances and maybe take actions where necessary.
So tell me some of our key responsibility as a committee.
Well, I don't put in that context. Now, I'll continue for breaking down further. Should you get funding, let's assume, say, Unity Broadcasting, they get funding from government of Sierra Leone, or IMF, or European Union, they fund una for let una serve the people of Sierra Leone. The committee get right for acts. That money where European Union give una on behalf of Sierra, this is just an example, on behalf of Sierra Leone. Did you use it accordingly, judiciously, where will benefit the people of Sierra Leone? Because if you let pay you one, they don't give that money. Oh. Now when you did in Sierra Leone, you don't tell say you want to serve the people of Sierra Leone. I'm going to make them give you that money. So now we walk in down one day, then we get right for call them, summon, and look into their activities. Certain time the relationship can cordial. Sometimes they now invited, they invite as well. Because there's a difference between someone and invitation. When you have someone, it's mandatory, you have to come. You not come, na breach, na contempt of parliament. Certain time they want a good relationship with it. So tell you can even make courtesy call for let you yourself probe, find out what they go on in that sector. Because don't forget, as committee, if you don't really know what they go on in that sector, yeah, you're not going to prove for solutions. You have to know what are the problems, what are the challenges.
So how do they make sure say the public funds then they use them properly? And what if when I find out say this particular set of organization or MDA know they use their money as they're supposed for use? Well,
now that make them very clear. And they also plead with her. We want this time around one whistleblowers. Me not to angel. I'm not omnipotent, I'm not omniscient, I'm not omnipresent. By that time I not get all powers. I'm not present everywhere and I don't know everything. But in a situation when I will all get this country, if we want to let this country go before, if you see any malpractices, they go elsewhere. Because then deal then see what can they happen. So now not one person they do a conspiracy can they. If you don't send some, whisper to we like when people can whisper to anti-corruption with the probe into them. But we say ki left side we see at times like when government get for the give disburse money that the MDAs and so. Sometimes we go call you say that money when they give you 1 billion leons or 1 million leons or 2 million leons. How you use that? You use and fine? You give a report. Because when the finance committee they really work effectively, it they also reduce the burden on the public accounts committee. Because it will also help for reduce the boku audit queries. When the finance committee don't really work to satisfaction, it will reduce a lot of audit queries, it will reduce burden on the public accounts committee.
So in that case, Honorable, you want tell we say the supplementary budgets where governments they give out there to MDAs or other ministries, then they abuse her?
No, not to that they say. Now we get the supplementary is a supplementary budget. We get the actual budget where they come at the beginning of the year. Like this way don't cancel this 2026 budget. We will discuss now. By the way, we set 13 committees for look into different MDs and don't begin the report yesterday. Committee 13 headed by Honorable Wiyata Songa again in don't give report yesterday. It follow today. Then 13 committees all get for give the report. Should there be any need for additional money? Don't forget, Ministry of Finance not get right for use money on you. Any money we want to use, once the country money, they get for go to parliament for approval. So like we don't pass this budget, so 30 billion now want for run the country 2023. If any other thing arise, oh, see say we need additional 1-2 billion for be added to that 30 billion. Then they prepare the document and go back parliament. That would they call supplementary budget. That additional within the care go during the year and then the supplementary budget. So I am not saying then they misuse them. I just take up this office. I know they accuse anybody of anything. There are certain things you need for calm down. You go into RAM, then you know how you could go before. But I have just taken over the office. I not even conduct any oversight. Abusing with the budget force for law approve the budget. By God in power on Friday. So now that abuse but force. I know they accuse any MDA now say don't misappropriate or you don't misappropriate.
All right. So the allocation of them budgets here. Run we through how we gonna get for do the budgetary and the allocation. And which ministry or MDAs get the highest? So
well, we not to we mandate. That not cover we mandate. Not to we allocate. What in they happen? Ministry of Finance, getting experts then. Then they call them MDAs here.
But now when I get for do the approval.
Now we do that.
Who side then gets the highest and the lowest as a committee chairman?
Now we do the approval, yeah. But we watch it and say those are experts. Me not a financial experts, by the way. Those are experts. When they don't meet with the MDAs for let them agree as to what is happening. Now this will they give you. Now this will they give you. Who they go look at for say okay. Unity Broadcasting would not give them 500,000, but the way then they work, that 500,000 is small for them. Do you allow hard for them? But when you they also make recommendation, you also get for think about the purse, the money available. Now that maybe before budgets they come, we get what we call finance bill. The finance bill, now the minister they carry go first. What's in a finance bill? These are documents where they go present them to parliament, where they tell parliament say, me and the minister of finance. I want get money. I want get money for put that together. For let able finance the budgets. Now the finance bill down there. If we don't go, we don't pass them. Now yonder then taxes business they come. We then they much talk about tax. And we go for talk about if you not ask me say we go for talk about for let the citizens they understand. Yeah. Then the finance bill down there. After the finance bill, we get appropriation bill. The appropriation bill now in the related now this money where government say I want to take money from Unity Radio with the tax and 1 million euros every year. AYV with the tax and 2 million euros every year. SLBC with the tax and social money. That money now I want to put together for run the budget. You understand? So now, then I enter the finance bill. The appropriation bill now the minister they can go, they tell we how they use that money. That money we don't get power for left thing. Now we they get the power for now. So now the Ministry of Finance not they do thing by himself. Then put tax then do not the Ministry of Finance the responsibility to now we don't empower for doa. You understand? Then it comes with the appropriation bill. The appropriation bill now they talk say that 3 billion we don't get from their radio stations and for run me budget. I they take 200,000 for give scholarship to primary school Pikine. I they take this, I buy food for the Pikine in the primary school. So now the appropriation bill now one day. Now in we discuss now for law pass them. Instead what we see pass them Friday by God in power. Then the executive, when the minister, the president, the minister now then get the authority for levy then tax here we then don't say for fend, we don't power them for fend the money. They will not also approve say that money we not defend so we send 2 million parliament like how we suggest. We send 5 million Ministry of Agriculture, 5 million na education ministry. So now so the thing they work.
Honorable, you say you're not a financial expert, but you're not the chairman. You know if you say that's first and foremost your appointment, how it come about? Is it on qualification or not just
every MP is qualified to handle any position.
But in this case, as a financial committee chairman, you say you are not a financial expert.
You don't need to be a financial expert.
I'm coming now. So the question is, since you are not a financial expert, all them finance bills say are within the past, how you go able to scrutinize them or how you go able to investigate them where you know expert in that case?
Are financially grounded. There's a difference between you who do finances and financial expert. When it comes to budget, they are experts. Not the way you say you go read accounting, no more. No. Waiting no more as possible open mouth say don't talk to you, you don't know what it mean because you already have the background. Me when sit down from a diploma to higher national diploma and management I read. There is no way you read management, you do thorough accounting the day. And besides, I also get international diploma on accounting in business and management. They teach you how to do managerial accounting with Cambridge. So not to say I know me a novice in that sector. But me not a budget expert. You understand? But I'll tell you, that bring it to speed. I want to check the archives of Sierra Leone. Na classroom I come, I have been teacher. When I come, the first responsibility then give me, they make me committee chairman on energy. Today I speak as if I read engineering at Fobe College. You get certain people the way I don't supervise. They like today, if you tell them say I not get engineering background, they won't believe. It's when you have the basic education, it's left with you how you carry yourself out. But like in this field, I'm going to do better there because I get ideas about the finances. The only thing I'm not an expert because there is a difference between an expert and you will know better.
Okay. Now we talk quick about the taxes before me call it coming. So the tax policies, a really good or a stiff business growth in this country?
A very good.
How it good?
Well, in the first place, I'll break one news again. Very fine news. Yesterday, this government don't meet with IMF. IMF been get some thing them way they're supposed to do. You know, those are one of the institutions that we can depend on for let them support we financially. The board don't meet yesterday. They don't approve her for continue for help Sierra Leone, and they are going to pump into the economy about $79.8 million. Than all the help we. But one thing good thing, like before they come to the tax, one very good thing about this budget, we want move away from that dependency budget, donor dependency. Yeah. We get one language where they use, they say donor fatigue. If the reason side just now, if you have like IMF, if we say they have and the number 100%, that day when they say with my sister, they say money no they forgive now. What we go do? Not to crash the country, they crash. So this budget this year, the minister is saying we want to deepen on the revenue. We say someone generate your own revenue, and the revenue whether they generate this year, according to the finance bill, it will help support 2/3 of the budget. We revenue, we say the home sales revenue. It can support 2/3 of the budget. And one of the key things the way the finance committee want to do, now for that we make sure NRA let it actualize that in targets for that we able raise that money for support the budget. Maybe let we even go beyond. Let we say 2/3. I mean we say 3/4. Yeah, we even want let it just sometimes if we need money from some, let it just be 1 or 2%. You understand So coming to the taxes, there are good things, two good things here. The tax, they bring revenue to government. Follow we stable support for finance the 2026 budget. That is one good thing. Follow we could be dependent on ourselves. All them countries I want to see the bigger economies, UK, America. Now I may go up in the closing the budget. I give the history of budget, how budget came about. The first budget we then prepared now be in Great Britain. 1733. But the first budget when them present at Parliament, it was in England again. 1760. What to make them in Duam? Them do want empower the monarch, than the king or the queen. Empower and say, you get right for go take this tax, you get right for take this. Then also empower how for use the tax money. So the whole idea of budget, now they come out to. So where we say don't do and so, we want see how we say go able support ourselves. What we don't support ourselves, then I want thing with the tax help we for generate revenue for finance the 2026 budget. But there is another very good thing about it again. Besides giving us money to finance the 2026 budget, the taxes it also help we for let the infant industries and grow. What's in our infant industries? Then local producers they will get. Like whether they make Maggi naya, whether they get poultry farm naya, whether they make water, then water bottle whether they make so. Then locally manufactured things them.
How will they help them for go?
Nah, they can't. They don't worry. Then locally manufactured things them. When you allow them, they compete with external forces. Then business will go progress. And we want to be an industrialized nation. It's difficult, challenges then they. But when you want to become an industrialized nation, you get for begin capacitate the infant industry, then locally manufacturers them, then local manufacturers them. If they make water now, like grafting, we can find water now. My sister, if you allow that one day, you left that one day no more, then begin to go pull water now, Nigeria, America, Britain, Germany, for they can't sell now. Then they suppress them. Then it they make the economy they grow. So what you will read basic economics. That is how one way where the government they say protect the infant industry. They allow for let them compete with international business people. 2 months. They go compete over not 2 months. So now what we don't say, we get water now. Then they produce water now, very decent water. You will want bring you water now. You don't want to know who's you pull a Germany, you pull a answer, counter. Will they tax you? Give me money. Then you go with water. You will want bring egg now for sale. We get a lot of poultry farms now. If you know you will bring egg 35% pay. You will want bring Maggi, then they manufacture Maggi now. You pay tax.
So what's the difference between international people where they carry them business and
well at times they can't they auction them. Where they can't they auction them. So then why are we then so we then for don't grow. The only time first, then locally manufacturers, then local manufacturers, what they call infant industry. The one good thing where they do for the country. Like now what they make so now grafting. Go there, let you see how many Sierra Leoneans they employ. Then why we get this Maggi factory? Go there and see how many Sierra Leoneans they employ. Then they help for let the economy grow. We got to call velocity of money. How money they change hands. Yeah, you there when Monday you get his salary. Me say the parliament get me salary. That teacher get under. Then one of the way they work na that Maggi factory, then get their own salary. The one the way they work na that water company, then get their own salary. When Monday everybody don't get in own. Yeah, sometimes if you man dip and do business in a sell book, and they take me own politics money, they don't pay me. I go buy that book. When you man say don't buy that book, you won't buy water for long again, you know, hygienic water. If they go buy water another grafting with me own money, where I don't give you. You understand? Then grafting said sometimes you go come to me say we get so below one on a passer. You understand? So when that money where they change hands so from one person to another, we call it velocity of money.
All right.
Once that day they happen, they tell you say the economy they can grow.
What's
So
the difference in the taxation?
pardon?
What
A lot
time?
of them are not being taxed. They not be taxed last year.
Okay.
A lot will not be taxed last year. But we don't watch it and say no, they need to be taxed.
Oh, no.
If they're not taxed, this country no they ever grow. Then why you don't see we don't begin export oil. On another day, vegetable oil. We don't begin export them. Then they make Maggi and then they make tomato paste, tomato ketchup. We don't want to. Why you want to go take an London America for cow and They're not to for deprive them. Why I was Australian brother and sister they work. They don't get salary.
Honorable, I don't notice any tax loopholes.
As I tell you, so I just take over. I just take over. You know, I know I beat the gun because before you talk anything in the public, you for them. But no, what
Do you know that there are tax loopholes in this country?
I will not dispute that one. I don't go deny you for that.
Heavily, with all sincerity. When the GST then pull them, right? When you go NRA, there is 2 receipts where you call. Even when you go for go rent house, somebody go tell you say, I dey give GST, I dey give normal receipt. Which one you want? Even when you are paying the right one, but then those are the tax loopholes. Then you now as a member of this committee, they are just the confirm and you know there are a whole lot of tax loopholes, even in the MDAs, the ministries, all areas. Waiting on again for do you as a committee for come and eradicate that.
Perfect. I like that one. Like what they do so. You therefore continue with your investigation for give me clear cut on 1 or 2 instances. And not they stop with you. My sister say we sit also. My brother way they under. The teacher way in a street. The other people they way in a street. If you know say somebody don't do that one day, are they one side some? Are they talk them? I not want to talk about they talk them. I go buy chicken. Na hill station. Yeah. This chicken I go buy, but I get that machine, that GST machine. Every transaction we then do there for punch am. So waiting get for day for NRA go day. I stood there, people transacted business, they not punch for them. I go with some people that meet me from who they say go buy up to 800,000 worth. They not punch for them. I requested the guy, come on, do it. I said this is a thief. They know they do this at you home. Why you one can't do one at we home? If we this Sierra Leone, we all don't pin with foot down. I know they deny you, but they loopholes them. But not necessarily missing that the staff that they do the thief. You understand? The people, the business people themselves say we want beg them for let themselves be very straightforward and sincere with this country. You get some people the way they come, especially the one the waking come. Then they what thing they supposed to do to go, but they don't do them. So me they beg, when I didn't the media houses. Now I make how they resume so in January. Maybe I will be getting a press conference. I want the journalists them all to come on board. Let them help will affect this fact. Then loopholes here, we will not be able to lock 100%. It's difficult. Because even in the advanced wars and they beat the systems at times. But now drag them down to the barest minimum.
So
Lepo Fantamadi don't bring the inflation from double digit to bring them to 4.4, you know. So when we say then loopholes here where that level where it is so the percentage now bring it right down. Because I know say now like when they talk so now double digit the leakage is double digit. Now we say bring it right down to single digit.
So as chairman for budget committee, how you intend for really monitor say then loopholes there, we minimize it even if we know able to eradicate them totally, as well as how we go really monitor the funds them from the budget?
Well, yesterday I make brief statement. One thing we will get for the check on funds, maybe on quarterly I get for the report to Parliament, is the budget allocation self and the disbursement. Because when you tell the dog, you also get for tell the bone. We also want, like when Ministry of Finance don't say this, I get for they do this to the ministries. I want to see tangible transfers. They transfer the money to the MDAs here. So now that make una all get for you for love spend the money. What don't spend the money they the finance committee, the Ministry of Finance team where Sabi, they're not going to waste time. But most of the challenges when money no day, revenue no day. If money no they say to kill one box when your hand short. You can't. But how I will know now I don't answer your sister so just know. When I all help we follow identify the leakages here. We should blow us. Call. Hey, that me landlord. I don't pay tax, I don't pay me rent to him. It's supposed to pay 20 million tax. Anybody where you don't pay whose rent safe, where you don't pay whose rent, ask you landlord, let he produce. Me landlord, that's what he does every year. He they go pay the tax. The NRA copy, where they give you receipt, they attach the NRA copy to them. When you they do that, then the country go grow.
All right. Now we look. You say Fantama they don't bring down the
inflation. The inflation
down. Before we take a quick commercial break, let me ask you this question: how the country in borrowing level currently?
Yeah, well, perfect. These are all determinant factors where they make the inflation now level the less. We get what we call primary surplus as I speak to you. When I say primary surplus now is a situation that we day-to-day activities where we do so. Where government they do. We say government they spend money every day. Now out of the money we say they generate, not to trust it, they go trust her now. We never could that. But the debt any country can get, not to Fanta Madi go take that debt no more. These are debts will be not accumulate over how many years? Government in, government out, government in, government out. So that is why if they use this method, we will use all these methods so now they offset the debt, but now we not continue for the debt to serve. Now we say the fair way how we able to solve your own problems.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break for solve some technical issues. Now we'll be right back. This is Unity Broadcasting Monitor live in 48 Shaka Stephen Street Studios. Stay tuned.
Hello everybody, my name is Shaina, I'm a staff from One Mobile, and today I'm here to shed light on the audio campaign that you've been seeing on social media. So the campaign covers both our existing One Broadband clients and our new One Mobile clients. Now for existing One Broadband clients who already have the fiber at home, you can get our 5G MiFi for 50% off and add to your existing One Broadband bill at no monthly cost. Now for new clients, you can get a free fiber installation and zero cost of MiFi by just paying $1699. So you get fiber at home and 5G on the go. The monthly subscription fee will be $1499 plus 200 leones monthly rental and service fee. So for more info, you can call us on 3333.
Since 2002, NARSIT has consistently ensured that all NARSIT pensioners enjoy life and a peace of mind while spending time with family after years of hard work. Therefore, the public is hereby informed. The National Social Security and Insurance Trust, NARSIT, will conduct a nationwide verification exercise for all NARSIT retirement pensioners from the 1st of October to the 31st of December 2025. All pensioners must now report to the nearest NARSIT office for verification. Pensioners who fail to be verified by the 31st December 2025 will have their pensions stopped and can only be reinstated after physical verification.
But what documents must I bring along for verification?
1. Your NARSIT pension card. 2. Benefit payment voucher, if available. 3. Personal ID. That is, national ID or driver's license or passport or voter's ID or NCRA certificate. And 4. Your bank identification card.
But my uncle is a NARSIT retirement pensioner staying out of Sierra Leone. What must he do?
It's easy. He must provide the following. 1. A notarized life certificate with the name, pension number and a recent passport photo. 2. Proof of staying abroad. 3. All documents must be scanned and sent via email to publicaffairs@narsit.org.sl or send all hard copies directly to the Director General of NARSIT at number 32 Walpole Street, Freetown.
As government and stakeholder them, they continue to implement the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Program, PSSNYE, where World Bank we don't give Salon government $42 million for. National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, they use part of this amount for transfer money to us and family them. We pop a smack. Now, area them will not receive nothing yet through the Social Safety Net Program. For sake of this, government will extend this facility to new hostel we put the money. Same way so, NACSA, they use part of this money for give money to Salon people for start their own business. Train and mentor people them and connect them for agricultural program them where the government and non-governmental organization body them they operate. NACSA they also give this money to over 7,000 youths them to provide them with short-term work opportunity them upline through the Sustainable Cash for Work program.
As all this dey be, Freetown City Council go use spend this money for about over 6,000 youth them for clean the city and do other public work them na Freetown.
The National Youth Commission, NACOM, go use some of this money for support new and all youth group them for open their own business them na Freetown. Inside they go able get access to money, training and counseling, but how for improve their own business them.
And then go implement this program na Bo, Makeni, Kenema, Potloko and Freetown.
For complaints, comments and inquiries, call Anti-Corruption Commission or 077-985-985 or 077-986-986 or toll-free line on Africell, QCell and Orange 8515. This message will come out from the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, with support from the World Bank, UNICEF and the government of Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back. The program now YouTube broadcasting morning show live now with 48 Shaka Stevens Street. We're inside the studio with Honorable Kekula Bandi. Honorable Kekula Bandi now the chairman of the Finance Committee na Parliament. It there for answer some questions. We don't pose why the country they borrow at all time. You don't explain that. Now, Honorable, which mechanisms wanna get for use for let the public know about the way the country they borrow and how this therefore affects the nation, positively or negatively?
Well, I don't want anybody panic when they talk about borrowing. Not to crime. We get what we call sources of government revenue all over the world. One of the sources of government revenue is taxation. We don't talk about Sujiso. Now, the government they get money, not only from the space. Number 2, borrowing. Number 3, grants. Now, the one day. So it is established all over the whole wide world, even the bigger economy than the borrow. So borrowing is not a crime at all, not a crime at all, not a crime.
But if you get a country where they borrow all the time, because earlier on you say the country be done they borrow before, not only now. So if you get a country where they borrow, then they not they pay, borrow they not they pay. You know if you say that go debar the progress.
We call debt service.
Debt service.
Reduce and small. We got to call debt service. But also want to check investigative journalism. Check the bigger economies. Talk about America. Talk about the UK. They are borrowing.
Okay.
Now it also continue because let me tell you one thing. Okay, the way we don't see now, we want raise this year now 22.2 billion. Loans we expect for get from revenue from the finance bill where the Minister of Finance can go. The sources are always don't show. We'll calculator. We go able to get 22.2 billion. For me, my challenge here is I want to pass 22.2 billion. I'll go like 27, 28, 30 billion. Now that make we be the top of then leakages and so we'll all put them together. Let us break the record. Let us say no, Sierra Leone we can able to move Sierra Leone for ourselves. We'll not get for wait for possible.
But everything about the nation has been politicized. If you now as member of parliament for a particular constituent, if you point out you be a whistleblower, waiting then go time you now because of in political affiliation. So waiting at that measures, una now as committee members or una as parliamentarians follow una curb that from the minds of Sierra Leoneans.
Well, in parliament we not believe that one day. In parliament we not believe that one day. Now the finance committee is comprises not of SFPP, me belong to the SFPP. Not that we know what they do. You have APC MPs there who are also well grounded in the finances. And from the day when they appoint me, I am relating very well with them. If there are one or two that day they were they even called my consultant. If you follow me debates, you understand? We they relate very well. If I want crucial matter been there this year, then if you say I don't even know. I don't know about them, and they understood them. One called me, he said, all right, we don't know about this. That they tell you about genuine, how parliament is genuine. When we go parliament, we'll not watch political something they do, my sister. But if you want to give me information for letting not have you say you belong to APC or SFPP, talk to us secretly. Text me and say, honorable, and then I so address. This person, if he's supposed to pay tax or so, you not pay.
So,
that's why we're not going
to a committee, how will they really pose on the finance sector, the ministry?
By engagement. Now, what will happen in January? We'll be meeting with the Ministry of Finance. We'll meet with NRA. But the Ministry of Finance was let it do an update as to how, where, Usai, they don't get money over the years, where the money don't drop, where would they expect for let it grow, it not they grow. We'll go one day kind thing then day. You understand? What we don't get that engagement with Ministry of Finance, we dey get a lot of leeway how for go about the issue. If we don't engage NRA, for that one where they head the Commissioner General with the NRA, so of course everybody she's decent. Yeah? You get that kind of thing called the kind way with the zest way you get for immobilized revenue. You cannot imagine when they go with the budget before we did this, we sit down before we did talk. You see and say the desperation way he get. But you know, one thing not a big forest. You go there up here that you will have all the beautiful ideas if you are not supported by everybody or 90% of your staff. At times they find them difficult. Commissioner General is correct. The deputy they're good. The commissioner they're good. But let us assume say the man the way they down yonder, they begin to drag foot. I am not saying that they drag foot too, that this is just an assumption. If then they drag foot, they expect that Commissioner General with all the ideas he will succeed. So now that may go for engage them. I tell her yesterday, I say go for the engage you so. All you man the way they head the district, you're bringing them to parliament. We want to give them, we want to caution them, and we want to also encourage them. We're not the kind of intimidate anybody. We want to encourage them. Let everybody knows this is our nation, this is our country. If we not put in charge for let una spend money for let run the country, we not know say a heavy body una they carry. We not prove to the people of Sierra Leone say you are doing it genuinely. And we not do with all strength for let will be able to develop it.
Honorable, before Macaulay come inside, you believe say Sierra Leone is very hard for govern? I want to ask you that question first, then I will go to the next question. You believe say Sierra Leone is very hard for govern?
Well, I don't know what you mean because what you say very hard.
In terms of finance, in terms of revenue generation, in terms of lifestyle, in terms of livelihood, you believe say Salon is very hard for govern?
Yeah, well, maybe I will. Well, maybe that put into new context. That's if me and you are on the same trajectory. Difficulty there everywhere. Yeah, if not from now, difficulty there everywhere. America, where they say today, let you go run for go. Difficulties are there.
No, the lifestyle of people in the nation. Because when you look at the question when I try for generate here, when you look at the energy sector, we are getting lights and to pay bills, right? We go generate income for the nation. But one time we read the energy minister or the energy ministry say, they know they generate waiting, then take the borrowing more than they use more than waiting and they borrow. So now, una as parliamentary, you as parliamentary chairman, how una really get for tackle all the areas then? Because some people just say pull na government coffers put on them pockets. How una get for work towards all them things here?
All right, see. You are open Pandora box now. I don't really want to talk too much about energy today. Because if we go there, we forget about the finances. That has been my domain for these past 7 years. I know.
No, but it's about the revenue generation. People are stealing lights instead of paying those bills that comes to it. So that's where they try for generate.
Yes. With you, Sierra Leone is difficult to cover.
Correct.
Because they see the Sierra Leone and I say they poil insect. The vandalization on the theft on electricity assets. It not one day happen in any country in this whole wide world. The number of transformers, they don't destroy transformer over 100. Then they pull the copper cable there for let them go sell it. It's interesting. So on that country it's very difficult to
so as a committee chairman, waiting una get for do now for let una stop all. These are all parts of the
not a committee chairman responsible.
No, it's
everybody's issue.
Okay.
Now that make up the talk. For let the country steady, we all get for put hand on deck. Whether you're opposition, you're Minister of Finance, or Minister of Education, or Minister of this, or when you see you come to do something we're not correct, don't collaborate with them. Yeah? You ain't a journalist, when you see say this don't go through, say that my brother, if I pull the waste and do they go pull up, they go can't go anti-corruption, they go pull up. So that everybody is responsible. This country go on being, not to president in one way, not to minister in one way, not to win no more with the MPs and no more. You understand? We say negative man they already go vandalize their electricity asset. Who said they? Not to different communities they. You want to me say whether they go do them things, the people they know they are then communities where they see them and they care them look they go to the place. You don't want to see anybody can raise concern say at one that man would not suspect say the party una go read day. You don't see it's not happening. Charlie, this push business. What you make the police then they on top of the game so right now. Because you get citizens then they give information to the police. That is what you should do.
Then they give information to the police, so the police can be well informed for go hit who said them bad people here the day. Me and you, they be a witness, say this being telling. The police don't they crack down on drug dealers and boku, not so, now because they are giving them information. So, I encourage Sierra Leoneans, when it comes to the finances, we really want to let this country go before. Now, they always refer to Fantamadi as if you are the heart of this country. Because now the heart, now they pump blood in all parts of the body. President Biona are the head of the country, but the heart of the country is Fantamadi. Now, they pump blood into the country. But what you go back, Fantamadi said, we get good, decent blood for pump into the system. Let the blood not get stained, let it not be drug related blood we not clean. Now me and you get for contribute. Because when you get financial resources, they go adequately able to pump them blood then different blood then. You know, the energy thing where you be the talk about, so we get a lot of factors we make ESA they always losses. A lot. You know, this country will not get maintenance culture. Total rehabilitation on the energy asset in Freetown happened in 1995. It only happened again when President Bill take over. Yes. By that I mean, and I cannot go along with that side. By that I mean, the code there so that 50 and that 25 kg bag yes, that will eat per day. But it didn't have done at Parliament. Every day, that means brother we see don't say they go to Tana hit counter. But don't left na Parliament, the bag they order boss. And after I don't boss the bag there. You dey expect that my brother will go take that rest na Parliament, that 25 kg for let it reach to Tanaya. And not going to be complete 25 kg again. Because the bag they boss as in the castle and so they go into it. Now they naked to down anybody electricity cable there. That cable here where they see so then transformer here. Some of them transformer here they don't fix it, they not born it. When they take power, because the power home na King Tom dey. For let them take power na King Tom. For send an eastern part of Freetown or Usai, Congo Cross, Aberdeen, as the case may be. Then cable we are not going to most times the Hebrew will stand test of time. But they don't depend on the rehabilitation. One project they will World Bank before called ISO, Energy Sector Utility Reform Project. You understand? Then we depend revamp the network. Then they say they make me chairman say for one JICA project where they go around the peninsula to go boss Awatalu. Then therefore make that one day. So they say they get solar lights in it. And then light here when they do so, it will take years now when they will able to carry the load. But that has been the problem. So when they don't pull like 10, if you don't put 10 megawatt na King Tom, for them you send and go Juba, that 10 megawatt not they reach go. Now something at 6 they reach. Because as they go so they go and waste. They go and waste. That are one of the things they were responsible to the losses.
Okay.
I know they also dispute the fact say games are not they play with the finances. I will not dispute in that. Yeah. But those are one of the major things that we're also responsible for the losses.
Okay, over the years, MDs, they always complain about late disbursement of money. What are the mechanism you as a new committee head, where you go put in place for address this one?
The mechanism, when I join will offend the money, we Fantamadi one. When I join will offend the 22.2 billion loans with NRA for raise. Not all help NRA, not get that money. What's the money today? If not the 30th of January, if we're doing transfer to the MD, it is enough. If you don't send another, they hold on to book. Hey, but you don't bring this deal, don't approve them. Why you not giving money to the people then? But when the money is not there, you will find it difficult. Let me tell you one thing again. One good thing about this 2026 budget. We want the shift away from that donor dependency. Don't know too much depend on donor. Yeah? Most times when you do budget, sometimes donor they tell you say, I will contribute $10 million. Donor money will know at times high today. Sometimes January you not take 10 cents until September. They will begin the process. Budget where you be supposed to don't finance from January to December. If donor money, the process don't begin September or October. When that money will come? Not to the other year. Now the other year. So most time when they depend too much on them money, then this money they cause most of them gap here. So that's not the naked truth. If we get our own source revenue readily available, if not 100% safe, readily available. My sisters, we mom don't know more. That man says Ministry of Finance will proud for that.
But with all them tax leakages there, where they talk about, how we go really able to generate fund? That's my question again.
Now that make us say just now, like when you talk say if I believe say tax leakages there, I tell you say I'm not denying that one day. Sierra Leoneans, let us all come on board. Then leakages are not open with foot like no the Fed push so. Let affect the financial leakages back. And the big people they don't affect them. When you get issue, when you know say that the thief money, government money, come. When you go buy in a shop, who say that NRA machine day, make sure say what you Alena tell you buy, let them put her inside that machine. No, because when you not put her inside that machine, the government the losses, the businessman in the profit, the government in the losses. Because this, in fact, this is one of the things that they will go for create awareness in the people. But Kuma don't know that money. So now they go to them big shop here now, they go buy, buy and where they go. But I want they encourage every Sierra Leonean. You go to every shop, as you buy so, that machine the way they so that NRA machine. Ask for your NRA receipt. Ask for your NRA. If you don't ask for your NRA receipt, you go don't buy the thing there. That money wait for come to government and the private person pocket it go. So that is the awareness. If I done one strategy we go for users committee, we want to create massive awareness in the people. So tell you say not be the even know about Andy. And the advice on any shop who go without my shit, they ask for your NRA receipt. When you don't buy 100,000, they can't tell you so. If I go and buy 800,000 chicken, they might not get tax. No, as I say no puncher. That tax minimum where they go don't tax so. Government must get 20 to 30,000 a day. If that they happen inside 1 month, you know how much that place number, how much money will they get? Government will get there, but the leakages. Yeah, comes down.
All right, this will be my last question. As committee chairman, which legacy you intend for left?
I want, in the first place, that for increase on the revenue first. That is one legacy I want left. That revenue where they don't talk so, we hit that, we go beyond that one. That is one revenue. I mean, one legacy. Then number 2 legacy, we all bring Sierra Leoneans together. We while they talk at the committee, it's not a one-man show. Then we rally around the committee, the Sierra Leoneans then. Then we make sure say then tax leakages here, let it stop. That is another legacy. So when Sierra Leone are going to shop, what you buy, let ask for your NRA receipt. You understand? That is also going to be another legacy. There will also want a legacy that where Ministry of Finance say, they give 2 million to this ministry. Before that year, they don't let that ministry get all in 2 million. That is another legacy I want left behind. Because when you tell the dog, you get for tell the bull. Not to go fend the money no more. Ministry of Finance get for do what they're supposed to do, who don't fend the money. Then says what they do to the MDAs. Because it's hard trending. You know, get MDA, you run one whole ministry, department and agency. Something one whole year, we say they for you 100,000, something at 10 you 10,000 they give you. You cannot do anything better.
Okay.
So those are some of the legacies we have one left behind.
So finally, from your end, how citizen and CSO then go help the committee for do their work better or effective one?
What I'm doing in January, we get for now. We are so tight up with this budget. The committee said we said no meet itself. Now last 2 Thursday they pronounced me as committee chair for finance. So and I have the budget right before me. So we are working on the budget. Once the budget don't pass now before the year, now it makes sense. This year, the holiday I get for spend very little because I have a lot in my laptop now that I'm working on. Come January for long begin implementer. We have to make sure President Bio succeeds. President Bio, the agenda they always don't put in place. If you don't get money, we will not go implement that. We want to make sure he succeeds. Maybe one thing we left we will not be asked me. You go and ask. As I say, I go and come and say this is not SFPNP. You remember, eh? You be want to know why. So they when they say this is not Ken McKinney come out, say this is not APCNP. Now that is another division again. When me they preach for long quarter. And when they say na Bo a come out, we na MP come out, Bo, let you ask. You know APC or you know SFPNP. We want APC to have MPs in Bo. We want SFPP to have MPs in Bombali. You understand? Let no political party not say no. When they say no more SFPP Southeast, when they say no more this na Kenya might come out. Hey, na SFPP. This na where come out. No, it bring division. My sister, if Bo we are come also, we 12 na SFPP MPs. If we get 1 APC MP among we or 2 APC MP among we, you know what that they bring? They bring unification. Because Parliament you will together, they bring unification. This fact always it come from political term. We they talk to each other, it minimize the political tension.
Is that why?
So that is more the reason me and they support the PR system. Once the PR system come to play, you understand? They work on the threshold. You understand? Let us scatter all over this. We want to see APC in Kailam. We want to see SFPP in Bombali, Port Loko, Cambia, APC in Moyamba, Pujon, Bond. You understand? Then we get one port country, rainbow family. We have to establish that rainbow family. Then we join one together and sing hallelujah.
All right, we go find time for can discuss this. Honorable, plenty. Thank you to our studio guests as time done already catch we tell una plenty thank you. When we send una text messages we will not able to read. You will send you comment. Apologies. This not so we normal norm, but circumstances beyond we control. We get for shut down the show. Plenty thank you to the one that all we been there on the show. Me name na Elizabeth Kefue Gembe.
Plenty thank you to the technical head David Harding. And assistants who also serve as the camera operator Alfred Pewa, and the assistants camera operator Nelson Coker, and me name na Maria Marie Bilkish Dumbia. Assalamu alaikum.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we country. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we country. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know about Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon. This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history,
defeating the lives of fake people.
waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let myself and better Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
You go get we live on Facebook and our YouTube channel at Unity Broadcasting TV. And do ya not forget for tap the subscribe button. Same way so, if you want check now we website, just type www.unitybroadcasting.com. Now the word at all, we family. Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad.